and welcome back, Masters and Princesses. I hope you're doing well today on this BAND-MAID Sunday. I am excited. We are jumping into another song on the World Domination album called Spirit, which is actually in the score book that I have. So you know what that means. I'm gonna do the score analysis over on Patreon, which is gonna be fun. And I hope you guys are still enjoying some of the Halloween decor and the costumes that I'm doing. So today you can either choose to see me as cute Japanese schoolgirl, or you can see me as one of the newest members of Atarashi Gakko. Because not only do I have the glasses, I do have the pigtails, okay? So I figured this would be a good outfit for today. I didn't wear it to the concert, mainly because I could not get the skirt to keep from falling off, and that would have been awful. So I'm sitting, so the skirt will stay where it stays. Anyway, I'm excited to dive in, but before we do, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. If you want to check out more, there's the links down in the description below for the Discord, as well as the Patreon, where you can check out the score analysis of Spirit today. Also, we'll be checking out the live version from the World Domination Tour 2018. So I'm excited to get to that, but before we get to that, we gotta get to this. So let's jump right in. Oh, I love the beginning of this. Ooh, love the drum beat, love the bass. Guitar part. Okay, we're obviously entering the repeat, semi-repeat, because if you've heard me a million times about BAND-MAID by now, they don't do the same thing twice, and good for them. Great compositional skills that you should take into your own writing. Repetitiveness is not a bad thing, but if you change something up a little bit the second time around, you'll catch your audience again to keep them listening. I love the start of this song. I think it's funny because a lot of the times, like, songs typically, most songs, not all, but most songs take time to kind of like build up in energy. And this is one of those where if you drop the needle, they start and it immediately is boom in your face, full tone, everyone's playing. We have all guitars, both guitars, bass, drums, except for vocals, right? Like, duh. But all instruments are all in from beat, the drop of the downbeat, right? So what really stuck out to me first was the guitar line. It's like its own floating melody, and I've always said this with BAND-MAID is there's always a Konami kind of counter melody. Now, this is not a counter melody in my mind. I would view this as its own melody on its own because Psyche's vocals are the melody, but this is its own like secondary melody. You could even call it the primary melody, but I'm going to call it the secondary because vocals are taking precedence here. But yeah, let's go back because also Akane, her drums are sticking out to me a lot. There's a lot of interplay with what her part is doing, a lot of neat fills, a lot of good use of double pedal. So gotta go back. Also, I could hear Misa underneath the mix. Look, isolation would be beautiful. Who is it that sends me the isolation vocals and stuff? It's great. I appreciate you much, but here we go. That's the first beat that sticks out to me, and then we hear that melody in the guitar. Listen. Ooh, da 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 da. Good fill. Nice, simple, palm muted guitar, and then bass. Love the switch up to the cymbal. Love the Akane is the spirit in this. I'm sorry, but she just is. There's so many switch ups. Like right when you think it's about to be in a halftime feel, she keeps it driving in a different way. She's only using the pedal to accentuate beats and kind of keep the drive, but she takes out the pedal and it takes away some of that like emphasis. Obviously we have interspersed instrumentation as well, but it's just neat to hear how she's playing around with that and the switch up in cymbals, the switch up in sound, and then now we're here where she starts adding that double pedal, that the pure drive, just normal eighth note pedal. And and all of that's coming from the toms and the snare. And again, that melody, the guitar melody's above. The rhythm in the vocals is really cool. Let's just keep going. What did I say? Right there, you think it's gonna be halftime, and she uses the cymbals to drive it. Interspersed bass pedal. I love that that rhythm in the vocals. Ooh, I love the layering of Psyche's vocals in general. I have a feeling because every time I hear the songs, I remember my journey at the beginning when I usually thought that like, oh, they're layering Psyche over Psyche, which makes sense. But in the time that I've now have gotten better at understanding BAND-MAID, it's Psyche with Psyche, maybe some layering of her own voice underneath, but most of the time that's Miku. That's Miku singing underneath, which I'm not 100% sure. I'll see when I get to check out the live version, but I'm gonna place my bets on that being Miku underneath, adding the layered under vocals and stuff, even if it's just an octave. Because surprisingly, I didn't realize how low Miku could sing in general. So she has a higher voice that she can use, but her lower voice is very pretty. Now, what did I tell you? The second time it came back, it was different. Isn't that cool? That's like immediately they're utilizing silence, and they do this a lot, and I love that. If I were to try and pick out Konami's compositional skills, if she composed for another band, I bet I could do it. I bet I could pick her out. And it's just because she does utilize silence fairly often. She utilizes what is it called? She utilizes interspersed musical lines, right? Where the pattern stays the same, but they're not playing continuous sound. So here we have that example. Both bass and guitar are kind of playing around. with trading off, but drums is the only thing that's continuous, which makes sense because drums are the drive here. Love that beat. And then it all starts to come back again, right? Yeah, I love that skip in the beat that Akane does. I love that in the guitar, man. Ooh. How many times are you gonna do this to me? What? Like a complete change, a complete, like, is it 180 or 360? Girl, I'm not math. No. I just cannot believe that. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say I can't believe this happened because I should know that this is happening by now. But come on. We go from this like, ooh, like, yeah, it's driving. And then all of a sudden, like, full on, if I could right now, get up from my computer and, like, you know, death metal, bang my head and let my pigtails swirl around, I would. Because we get this and it's like, hey, 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 hey. Like we have words that happen on 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's this is audience interaction, 100%. And again, BAND-MAID is also really good at audience interaction, which good for them. I love that for them because it keeps the audience feeling like you believe in us who come to see them, right? Does it make sense? You know, it's supportive. And we get that da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da in the guitar part. And it waits and weighs. And then you get that in the bass. Sorry, I'm all sound effects today. Excuse me. Sorry. You don't need me to be the mouth BAND-MAID band. It's like just a little messy and then yeah, Akane has just burst into flames in the background, and Konami is currently just like spitting sparks and fire and just like that's what I imagine. That is a cool solo. And then another switch up in character. You gotta be kidding me, man. Almost a half tempo there. Bump, 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 bump. Like, again, what keeps me coming back and what kept me, like, obviously I was drawn in by female musicians playing hard rock. obviously. But what keeps me coming back is every time I listen to, like, we're working, right? We're working through the albums. And this is interesting to me because as I work through these albums, I only knew a few songs off the World Domination album, and here we are with Spirit, and I don't know if I would have ever gotten to this at one point without going through the album. And it's things like this where they have multiple styles, multiple switch ups that keep you coming back for more. That middle portion over here, like after the solo, we have just a little bit to cool you down, just to pour some water. Like, honestly, Konami and Akane really needed to have the flames fanned out for a little bit. Let them chill out for a bit so they can finish the song strong. Cause God, yeah, I think like Saiki vocals are always amazing, along with Konami, or along with Miku backing vocals, and Konami, Misa are amazing. Same thing with Miku's guitar playing as well, not just her vocals. But I think Akane takes the gold medal here with how she drives this song and how she switches it up with how the song feels and how it's interpreted and how she kind of tricks you into what you possibly might be feeling rhythm wise or half tempo, and it's like, oh, just kidding. So yeah, Akane wins this one. Good for her. Another song off the World Domination album that is going on the workout list. It has to go. It has to be on the running list. Now, obviously, I'm going to shut up. I want to hear what you guys have to say, because every album of all the musical artists that we listen to have like songs that everybody knows, right? But there are songs that some people don't know about them because they've never bought the album. I'm curious as to what are those songs for you? And I'm curious because this is a song that I really enjoy now in this moment that I've listened to it, and it's got to go on the running playlist, right? But like, I don't think I would have heard it if no one would have like introduced it to me or given it to me to react to in that case. So I'm curious. Here's my question. And I want to know your musical thoughts about this song as well. But here's my question to you. What is the song that, like, we've always talked about the song that you would give to somebody to introduce them to BAND-MAID, but what is the song that once someone is fully down the rabbit hole and is getting kind of like, oh yeah, this is a good band, what would the next song that probably isn't the biggest thing out there, maybe not the biggest gem, maybe not the most favorite song to everybody, what would be the song that you would give them? I'm curious. That niche song. Okay, it doesn't have to be off this album, it can be off any other album, but let me know what that is down below. And as usual, before I go, like and subscribe, share as you wish. Also, Discord, Patreon is there. Today's the score analysis of Spirit. I'm excited to look at Akane's part, as well as that section where all of a sudden it feels like hardcore heavy metal. And the live from the 2018 World Domination Tour. So anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful beginnings of the Halloween season. I feel like as we get through October, it gets more spoopy. So I hope you have your Halloween decorations up. I don't have mine. I need to get them out because I have a lot of candy to give out. I can't eat all of that's behind me. So be safe out there. Make sure you check your candy. And as usual, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next BAND-MAID Sunday. Peace out.